What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another Limitless Pilot live stream. In this episode, we're going to be doing the continuation of the Tour of the United States series, continuing where we left off in Memphis, Tennessee, going up to Indianapolis, Indiana. We are at the home of FedEx here in Memphis, and we will be flying the Boeing 767 Cargo Edition as a FedEx 767. Now, unfortunately, the stream cut out about 15 minutes into it, so I've got everything already set up. We're going to be flying on VATSIM, and we already got our clearance. So real quick, I will hop into the cockpit here, and we'll go through just a little bit of what we got set up before we get the engine started and begin our pushback. So everything on the overhead panel is set right now, ready to go. We've got our APU on. Our IRSs are aligned. We've got all of our information set up here. Our clearance was the Carson 6 radar vectors to hums. So we got our route. We're doing 18 center Carson 6 to hums. Then we're going to PXV, and then we will do the Smook 2 arrival into 23 left in Indianapolis. 23 left is right next to the FedEx area, so we'll do that arrival in there. We're going to be flying to flight level 350 today. We've got Memphis Tower online, as well as Memphis Center and Indianapolis Center that we'll be working with. We got some overcast weather here at 4,000 feet. Temperature is about 22 degrees Celsius. Not sure what that is in Fahrenheit. But really, we got pretty much everything set up. Our top altitude's 5,000, so we got everything we need ready to go in the aircraft here. So we're going to be going 18 center, so it's pretty short taxi. We're going to probably go 18 center via Charlie, cross runway 9er. But we'll leave that up to our tower here. So let's go ahead and turn on our tower frequency, and we will, now that I'm thinking about it, we need to put in our squawk code, which is 0772. And we'll go ahead and put that onto mode C. And let's go ahead and put this into map mode, and we'll turn on our terrain radar, and we'll go ahead and release our parking brakes so that BetterPushback knows to get us going.
And you may start engines.
So let's go ahead and turn off our packs, and we'll go ahead and start with engine number 2. Getting that spooled up here. Engine number 2 spooling up. And we're going to look for that to stabilize. And wait for our numbers to start creeping back down.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Set our parking brake.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Just waiting for this to stabilize a little bit more. Go ahead and get engine number 1 going. And we'll disconnect the hand signals. So we're stabilized there, 431. Go ahead and introduce some fuel. And we also need to set our altimeter, which today is 29908.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the left. We'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
We need to set that on both sides here, so let's see if I can see that. I can't exactly, we're going the wrong way. 29908, so that's good. Okay, so we'll go ahead and switch our packs back on. We will turn off our APU gen, we'll get our APU shut off, and then we should be good to go. I'm going to go ahead and turn on our taxi lights, and we'll take a look outside of the aircraft here. And we're just about ready to roll. So let's go ahead and throw up the overlay. And we'll hop back into the aircraft here, and let's see what we've got here. APU gen is off, yeah we know, so let's go ahead and check our flight controls. So we're going to go full right, center, full left, center, full pitch up, pitch down, center, and then we'll go full right and full left. We're looking good there. Go ahead and switch that off now. Don't need that anymore. And let's go ahead and contact tower. Like I said, we're probably going to get 1/8 center via Charlie, cross 9er. That's what I'm expecting. And XPilot is actually crashed, so we're going to close that and reopen it. Memphis Tower, FedEx 1848 Heavy, ready to taxi 18 center.
FedEx 1848 Heavy, runway 18 center, taxi by lead J27, give way to the American A319 from the south.
Could you say those taxi instructions again for FedEx 1848? It was a little bit broken up there.
FedEx 1848 Heavy, it's going to be runway 18 center, taxi via Charlie, Charlie 8, cross runway 27, at Charlie 8, give way to the American A319.
18 center via Charlie, Charlie 8, cross runway 27, and we'll give way to the American A319, FedEx 1848 Heavy. Okay, just as I expected, so we'll go ahead and I believe that is the A319 right there. We'll go ahead and turn on the rest of our lights here. What is going on? Welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us. Actually, no longer need APU bleed on, so we're good there. And we'll go ahead and check down. We're good there as well. We're going Charlie 8, so we're going to cross here. Charlie 8. Crossing Alpha. And we got Charlie 8 coming up on us here. To our left.
Memphis Tower, American 2180 is holding short of 18 center at Charlie 8, ready to go.
American 2180, wind 210 at 12. RNAV ribs, runway 18 center, clear for takeoff.
I don't even see that aircraft on here.
Roger, wind 21012 and ribs, RNAV departure, clear for takeoff, American 2180.
Strange. So we'll go ahead and wait for this invisible aircraft to go. So the Honeycomb has been awesome. I have the Saitek as well, and I actually have that hooked up right now because my throttle is the one that has to connect to that. It's not a USB. So unfortunately I can't sell that just yet. I need to get another throttle quadrant, but I'm kind of waiting for the Bravo throttle. But to answer your question, the Honeycomb is absolutely amazing. The range of motion that it has, it's able to, if we look down here at the actual yoke, we're able to make that full...
FedEx 1848 heavy, line up and wait, runway 18 center.
Line up and wait, 18 center, FedEx 1848 heavy. But we're able to make that full range of motion left and right, whereas the Saitek is only able to go about this far with the motion, even though it's simulated to go the full range in the simulation. But it feels a lot more realistic, it's a lot more stiff, it just feels good in my hands as well. It doesn't feel like cheap plastic like the Saitek does. I would definitely recommend the Honeycomb over the SatekProFlight for sure. Like I said, waiting for that Saitek, I mean not the Saitek, the Honeycomb Bravo throttle quadrant to come out. Not sure why I don't see any traffic here. That's kind of weird. I'll have to look into that, but that might have something to do with the beta.
American 2180, contact Memphis Center 133.65, we'll see you. American 2180, did you copy? FedEx 1848 heavy, winds 210 at 12. RNAV ribs, runway 18 center, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 18 center, RNAV ribs, FedEx 1848 heavy. Alright, so we will go ahead and get these bad boys spooled up to about 40% here. Well, a little bit past that. And we'll go ahead and what? Oh, you know what? I don't have my flap set. We're gonna just wait a second here. Guess we should probably set our flaps real quick. That would be helpful. Okay, we'll try that again. Alright, and there's Toga. Definitely need to set our flaps up. Probably wouldn't have been a good takeoff there if we didn't do that. Can't believe I forgot that. We're going to go ahead and throw LNAV and PNAV on there because that's what we need. There's B1. Go ahead and rotate. Positive rate. We'll go gear up. And we'll let autopilot take over just so we can take a look at outside of the aircraft here.
FedEx 1848 Heavy, contact Memphis Center 133.65, we'll see you.
Over to Memphis Center, 133.65, thanks for the service, yeah.
Pull up. Too low, terrain, too low, terrain,
Shut
too low,
up, I don't know why.
too low, terrain, too low, terrain, too low, terrain.
Memphis Center, FedEx 1848 Heavy with you, climbing for 5,000.
FedEx 1848 Memphis Center, your radar contact, climb and maintain 16,016.
Up to 16,000, 16,000, FedEx 1848 Heavy.
Memphis Center, 1 Hotel Golf, runway heading out of 2,000, climbing 6,000.
November 1 Hotel Golf, Memphis Center, radar contact out of 2,400, climb and maintain 6,000, turn right, heading of 280.
280 up to 6,000, 1 Hotel Golf.
Not sure why the speed is not being managed by the FMC here. That's kind of weird.
American 2180, climb and maintain flight level 350.
There we go.
Up to 350 for American 2180.
A little bit low here. Can't always rely on the autopilot to do everything correctly.
November 1 Hotel Golf, you proceed direct to the Monroe Airport.
Direct to Monroe, 1 Hotel Golf.
Looks like we had a little bit of precipitation and increase our range here.
Memphis Center, Phenom 0 Hotel Tango with request.
Phenom 0 Hotel Tango, go ahead, sir.
0 Hotel Tango, yeah, if it's okay with you, we'd like to step in the back of the aircraft and stretch and make some food for a little bit.
Phenom 0 Hotel Tango, that's approved. Report back on frequency.
That's pretty
Alright,
funny.
we'll call you back. Phenom 0 Hotel Tango.
People are always pretty creative with their step-aways. That's one of the funniest ones I've heard, though.
Center, TBM 1 Hotel Golf. Any chance I can get 8,000? We're in the clouds right now.
TBM 1 Hotel Golf, climb and maintain 8,000.
Up to 8,000, 1 Hotel Golf.
Hopefully we have a pretty good flight here. So I was using Project Fly yesterday when we attempted to do the stream, and it crashed the sim.
TBM 1 Hotel Golf, I don't know if I gave it to you there. The Jackson, Mississippi altimeter 3003, 3003.
3003, 1 Hotel Golf.
So I'm running it today without Project Fly. The only thing that I really use Project Fly for is basically like a flight log. It kind of tracks where I've been, the hours that I put on each different aircraft type, but I've seemed to have more issues with it crashing the sim than it's been worth. So unfortunately, we were supposed to be doing this flight in the 777, but that really seemed to crash as soon as I started the stream every single time. Actually, it would start to crash within like 30 seconds of loading into the aircraft. So I don't know if it's just because that's extremely unsupported or what the case is. Maybe it was Project Fly, I don't know. But we were crashing with this one as well, the simulator was, and it doesn't seem to be doing that. So not sure if that has anything to do with it or not, but we seem to be running pretty good right now, aside from the little bit of stuttering that you're seeing on the stream here, but that's not in the simulator that you're seeing the stuttering. That's for whatever reason the link
Southwest
between...
675, turn left heading 240, join the runway 22 right, or 20 right localizer.
Okay, 240 field side, south.
OBS and the simulator, for whatever reason, it's not capturing
runway 20 right.
full screen
Clear
like it was.
visual 20 right, southwest 675.
So we're about to clear through 10,000 feet, so we're going to get ready to turn all of our lights off here. We'll do that now, because we should be clearing through 10,000 now, and the plane's going to start to pitch down a little bit so it can build up that speed. So that's what we kind of just saw there, is pitching down is going to, I think, try and hit speed 280-ish. We're going to go for the Mach
FedEx 1848 climbing to flight level 350.
350, FedEx 1848 Heavy. So we got cleared up to our cruise altitude.
1848 climbing maintain flight level 350.
350, FedEx 1848. And of course, xPilot has crashed on us once again. So we are going to close that out and restart.
Memphis Center, good evening, Southwest 457 on the ground at Nashville.
Once more. Don't know why that keeps crashing, what's going on with it, but...
Clear to Boston via the Chatham 3 swap transition, climb maintain 4000, squawk 5645, Southwest 457.
And Southwest 457, read back correcting, expect 20 right for departure.
20 right, Southwest 457.
Southwest 675, the winds are 210. 11, gust 18, runway 20 right, cleared to land.
20 right, cleared to land, Southwest 675. That's a Sarah, JetBlue 1807. We're in Nashville, spot 2, short Tango 2, rate taxi.
JetBlue 1807, taxi, runway 20 right, via Tango 2, Bravo.
Tango 2, Bravo, 20 right, JetBlue 1807.
Memphis Center, FedEx 1840, we're climbing up to 350. xPilot crashed on us for some reason. There wasn't picking up the radio.
No, that's all right, sir. FedEx 1848 here, ready by over. Climb maintain flight level 350. Thanks, welcome back.
Up to 350, FedEx 1848.
Southwest 1258, you're leaving my airspace to the east. 4 center, correction, to the other east, to the west. 4 center is currently offline. Radar is now terminated. Frequency change to Unicom with ActiveSkyXP.
Alright, switch on your contact to ATC, Southwest 158.
See ya.
Alright, so we're about to go into 18,000 feet
American
for our standard.
1853, contact the Indianapolis Center 119.55.
1955, American 1853.
Yep, so
So we'll go to standard altimeter on our captain side and on our first officer side. Now that we've cleared through 18,000 feet. Just want to double check that our panels, everything looks good. Always good to just keep an eye on everything. We can go ahead and turn off our logo lights at this point. I don't believe we need the isolation on, but I don't want to mess with that right now. Check our frame rates too. Running 30 frames per second. Absolutely love Vulkan and what Laminar Research has done with this. I mean, it is absolutely
and JetBlue
wonderful.
1807, just hold short runway 20 right for landing traffic. We'll have you on shortly.
Running short to your right, JetBlue 1807.
Pretty cool. Gonna check out the stream here and just see what everything looks like. Make sure that we sound good and that you guys can hear me alright.
JetBlue 1807, runway 20 right, line up and wait.
20 right, line up and wait, JetBlue.
So yeah, everything looks pretty good, everything sounds pretty good.
Southwest 675, welcome to Nashville. You can, let me see if you're slow enough. You can make the next left turn at Kilo.
We're off at Kilo for 675.
Alright, sure, you can taxi to the ramp via Tango 3, Tango 4, cross runway 31.
Okay, Tango 3, Tango 4 to the ramp, cross runway 31, Southwest 675.
Have a good night. JetBlue 1807, winds 210 at 11, gust 28. Runway 20 right, fly runway heading, maintain 4000, clear for takeoff.
On departure, fly runway heading 4000, runway 20 right, clear for takeoff, JetBlue 1807.
Nice little flyby. Take a look at our out the wing here. Even though it's not something that people would be doing in a cargo plane, but you know, nonetheless, still looks pretty cool. The only other issue that I've seemed to have is with the XPilot here. Don't know if that's related to us being on Beta 4 or not. I do know that the shadows and how rugged those look, like right here, and even a little bit along here. This is really bad right here, but that's definitely a known bug with Beta 4. And in the previous version, before we upgraded to the beta, I was actually running a program, or actually a Lua script, that made those extremely smooth shadows. Unfortunately, that script does not work right now without crashing, so we have that turned off. And with the beta, they've actually disabled being able to modify. I forgot what exactly that was that it's called, where you can modify that, but
JetBlue 1807, left center radar contact, stay altitude leaving.
JetBlue 1807, 1.5 for 4000.
JetBlue 1807, climbing mean speed 15,000, turn left, heading 090.
Left turn 090, contact 15, 15,000, JetBlue 1807.
So just set the throttle, or not the throttle, the gear into the off position. We're going to go ahead and increase our range as well. We'll go ahead and go to 80 and just see what that looks like. I believe that has our top climb on there. We'll go to 80 on the captain side. Go ahead and set this to 160 on the first officer side. So we've got total flight distance was 331 nautical miles. We've already knocked down about 60 nautical miles in this flight. So we are looking at about 270 nautical miles remaining. Zulu time estimated for us to be there, and our current speed is
JetBlue 1807, left heading 070, direct Oscar.
070, direct Oscar, JetBlue 1807.
2335, which would be in about 35 minutes. Probably looking at closer to 45 once we start our descent and everything, and the approach, 45-50 minutes, and we'll be on the ground. One thing that the ETA that I have on the overlay, it doesn't really take into effect slowing down or anything. It just calculates that distance divided by the speed, and that's how it comes up with our remaining time.
Memphis Center, good evening, November 401 signatures on the ground at Memphis, sorry, Nashville. We'd like to pick up our party, Cleveland.
Another thing that I'm looking into doing is actually getting certified VATSIM pilot ratings. So that's
November 401 Tango Sierra.
something I just found out that they offer.
Unicom, the center's in the process of closing. Roger.
So Memphis.
JetBlue 1807, climb and maintain flight level 3. Let me put you at flight level 330.
Takeoff 330, JetBlue 1807.
So it sounds like Memphis Center is about to go off. We're about to be at a cruise on 235,000. Anyways, like I was saying, VATSIM actually has basically what they call virtual airlines, where you can get pilot ratings, and they go through basically free training where they do check rides and everything like that. So that'd be pretty cool to become a certified pilot. You have to do like 20 or 30 flights on a VATSIM network with a certain amount of coverage, so it can't just be one center. I believe you have to have different transitions, and you have to do different types of flights.
Southwest 457, you still on frequency?
So we're going to look into getting rated as a pilot with a VATSIM.
Memphis Center, American 280 Delta, flight level 390, 68 miles southwest of the Little Rock VOR. Good afternoon.
American 280 Delta, good afternoon. I do see you out there, sir. The center's in the process of closing. I appreciate your call, but if you would remain with Unicom.
All right,
So
we'll
we're going to
later.
get ready to go to Unicom.
Thank you.
Because we know that he's going to be giving us that here shortly. So we'll pull up AviTab, we'll get all this stuff closed. We're well out of the...
JetBlue 1807, contact Indianapolis Center 119.55.
19.55, JetBlue 1807. Good day.
Good day. American 2180, contact Indianapolis Center 119.55.
19.55 for American 2180. Good day. Thanks for the help.
Hey, Memphis Center, Phenom 0 Hotel Tango, we're back.
Phenom 0 Hotel Tango, Memphis Center, thank you.
So he might stick around long enough, oops, for us to...
And November 1 Hotel Golf, the Monroe altimeter 3001.
3001, Hotel Golf.
what runway did
November
I
1 Hotel
say?
Golf. The next sector is offline. You're leaving my airspace shortly to the west, the Air Force
left.
Center. Radar services are terminated. Frequency changing. Unicom approved. Good flight.
Over Unicom, appreciate the services today. 1 Hotel Golf.
Good day. And for Phenom 900 Hotel Tango, contact the Indianapolis Center 119.55. If you can't reach them, just give it another, say, 50 or 60 miles. I'm not sure the radio reception at those altitudes.
119.55, and we'll try to contact them for Phenom 0 Hotel Tango.
FedEx 1848, contact Indianapolis Center 119.55. And same for you, sir. If you don't receive them, give it about another 30 miles or so and then try it again. They should be able to pick you up, though.
Roger, we'll switch over to Indianapolis Center 119.55. Thanks for the service, FedEx 1848 Heavy.
That's sir. Good night.
Alright, so we'll just give it a minute, unless we...
Heavy Center, American 2180 with you, flight level 350. Good evening.
American 2180, Indy Center. Welcome.
Indy Center, FedEx 1848 Heavy with you, flight level 350.
FedEx 1848, Indy Center, welcome.
Indy Center, good afternoon. JetBlue 1807-173 for flight level 330. Kate, sorry, I heard my own reflection. Delta 2184, ready for start. Checkers, leave it at my own discretion. We'll call you when we're ready for taxi.
JetBlue 1807, Indy Center, welcome.
So we're right outside of Indianapolis Center's range, but they were able to go ahead and take us. They're probably just working with Memphis Center to pick us up, so we didn't have to go over to Unicom, which is pretty cool. Always appreciate that. Gotta love those X-plane weather refreshes.
I want whatever drugs let me hear my reflection.
Yes, Sam, I heard mine. I was like, whoa.
Okay, that's not conversation that you would hear on a real life.
Delta 1902, descend and maintain 3000.
Delta 1902, say again?
Descend and maintain 3000.
Delta 1902, descend and maintain 3000.
You never know what you're going to hear on VATSIM. We've heard some pretty crazy things already. We had a pilot that stepped away to go walk around in the cabin of his aircraft and stretch and make some food. Pretty funny. And now we have people hearing their own reflections, which is not even a possibility unless you do some hardcore drugs. So we are about 200 nautical miles remaining. We'll probably begin our descent about 100 knots, or 120 nautical miles out, or left, I should say. Oh, excuse me. Still got a ways to go in this flight. Don't know if I mentioned this before, but this is a flight that is flown in real life at least once a week by FedEx with this exact aircraft. So as always, we are trying to keep it as real as possible on this channel here. The world on time. Slowed down a little bit with everything that's going on with the coronavirus, but they still do this flight quite frequently. Always try to do as real possible procedures just for the immersion. I always fly on VATSIM. I only do flights when I have VATSIM coverage.
Indianapolis Center, good evening. American 1169 Heavy with you, flight level 320.
American 1169, Indy Center, good evening. TBM 8 Charlie Bravo, runway 28 left. You can, do you have the new scenery at John Glenn? Roger, let's stand by one.
Another thing I'm also looking into doing is getting back into...
Sorry about that, I had the controller talking about here. Runway 28 left, taxi to be at Bravo.
Getting back to Video controller again, since we're stuck at home so much. I used to be a S1 certified controller.
Delta 1902, fly heading of 120 is the vectors for your approach.
In the Atlanta Tracon.
And it's going to be the ILS 28 left and the Port Columbus altimeter 2987.
So we're going to get back into doing that again, and maybe we'll even throw some streams up of us doing live.
2987, and I'll be taking the ILS 28 left.
Affirmative.
Videos of us doing live coverage as us as a controller on a VATSIM, so let's see what that's like. Mix it up a little bit.
And call for radio check. It's about 3x5. It's a little weak and scratchy.
For that 535, we're quite a while flying northbound to Kentucky. 535.
Mission to Delta 1902. What was the heading again?
Delta 1902 heading 120. Actually, you can make it 130 at this point.
Right, heading 130, Delta 1902.
So as S1 I could do up to tower control.
10,000 directly to strap now.
I never got
Transauto 216, Indy Center, maintain flight 250.
certified for Class B airspace, but I could do Class C, D, and E airspace. So we could do tower delivery, clearance delivery, and obviously Aegis. But with everything that's going on with COVID-19, maybe we'll get a certification up and get our minor before we even approach or something like that. Then we can control Birmingham,
2184, ready for taxi.
Tri-Cities, Charlotte.
Delta 2184, runway, let's make it 23 left, taxi via Hotel Romeo Charlie.
Just waiting on my
VATSIM via Hotel Romeo Charlie. Thank you. Delta 2184.
controller recertification test to come in from VAT USA whenever they approve my request.
227, contact the Atlanta Center 913, 2.976.
This is Memphis, Seabird 26.
It looks like Indianapolis Center's pretty busy. Take a quick look at what's going on over there. So we'll hit refresh on this real quick. So we're right here. Still technically outside of the range there for Indianapolis Center. If you're wondering, this is the VATSIM app, which is a free app that you can download to see the full coverage of what's going on in the United States and around the world. Obviously it's pretty late over in the other side of the world, so we had a lot more coverage here in VATSIM in the United States, which is what I use to judge when I'm going to fly.
1025, contact Chicago Center 134.87.
134.87, UPS 1025, good night.
So we'll probably begin our descent here in about 15 minutes or so, as would be my guess. We're 2313 right now.
FedEx 1848, you can descend via the Smook 2 arrival, our Indianapolis landing to the south, Indianapolis South, number 2993.
Roger, we'll descend via the Smook 2 arrival, and we got the altimeter FedEx 1848 Heavy. Okay, so we'll just pull this up a little bit bigger here so we can see everything. And that didn't even do anything. Okay, so we are doing the East Book 2.
TBM 8 Charlie Bravo, the Port Columbus winds 250 at 10 on departure. Fly the runway heading runway 28 left, clear for takeoff.
Copy, runway heading.
So our first waypoint is, on this is Gamble, where we're going to be roughly 210 or below. And we still got a good ways to go on that. Fix.
Indy Center, Delta 1902, what is my current altitude showing for you?
Delta 1902, you're currently showing 3,000. You can turn left now, heading 330.
Left heading 330, Delta 1902.
Hey, Ample Center, Giant 427 heavy on the ground at Columbus, I-Port of Boston.
Giant 427 heavy. Roger, stand by one.
Indy Yellow, United 675 at 370.
We're just getting our fixes put in.
675 at Center, welcome.
And then not sure what that is. Our approach information, we got that in there. 23 left. We are going to go with flaps 30 here, and we'll come back to that and check.
And Indy Center, TBM8 Charlie Bravo is with you out of 1.7.
TBM8 Charlie Bravo. Radar contact. And you can climb maintain final 230 right turn direct out.
Direct out, send up 230 Charlie Bravo.
So we're setting our altitude for 210. Let the plane do its thing. Once it hits the top of descent,
Mike,
it should begin its
Bravo,
descent.
Romeo Uniform, you contact Cleveland Center now 119.87.
119.87, Mike Lima Bravo, Romeo Uniform, good day.
This plane's pretty good about managing the descent as long as we got everything punched in correctly.
Indy Center, Delta 1902, just confirming that the ILS frequency for 28 left is 111.75.
Delta 1902, stand by, I'll look it up for you. It's going to be a minute though. American 4150, contact Cleveland Center now 119.87.
119.87, yeah, American 4150.
So we're going to decrease our range a bit there on both sides here. Cut it in half. We go 40 and 80 out, just so we can.
Indianapolis Center, Delta 2184. Just a question here. The departure frequency is remaining on this frequency, right?
And which Delta was that? I'm sorry.
2184, you're fine.
Delta 2184, yeah, for now.
Sound good. Delta 2184.
Delta 1902, the Columbus ILS 28 left localizer 111.75.
Roger.
Delta 1902, fly heading 300, join the localizer 28 left. Southwest 452, radar contact, Laos.
Definitely excited to see where the channel's going.
Yeah, we're back, 452. From right.
The exciting thing is when I first started this, obviously we're getting no views at all, nobody in the chat.
300 for 10,000.
And consistently been uploading videos. We have quite a few on the channel now. We have 46 or 47 videos.
For about 5 minutes, that's alright.
United 675, Roger, approved.
Thanks, we'll give you a call when we're back.
Indy Center, did you say Delta or UPS 1014 heavy?
Alright, I had two talking at once. FedEx 50, go ahead.
Sorry, FedEx 50 heavy on the ground at Columbus, looking for IFR to Boston.
FedEx 50, ready that clearance on request number 2.
Number 2, FedEx 50 heavy.
And other calling unanswered, go ahead.
Was that climb clearance for Delta 1014 or UPS 1014 heavy?
UPS 1014 heavy, climb maintain file 370.
370, UPS 1014 heavy.
And JetBlue 1807, climb maintain file 370.
Contact file 370, JetBlue 1807. Indianapolis Center, Delta 2184 requesting departure climb set at 23 left.
Delta 2184 winds are 30012, fly the runway heading 28 left, or correction 23 left, clear for takeoff.
Definitely got to look into XEnviro.
Departure runway 23 left to winds at 300/12, fly runway heading.
Delta 1116, movement airspace south Memphis is offline, register terminated, frequency change approved.
All we're going to count down 1116 once again.
American 1169, movement airspace to the south Memphis offline, register terminated, frequency change approved.
So we are about to reach our top of descent here very soon. We should see the plane start to...
FedEx 1848, Indy Center.
Indy Center, FedEx 1848.
It's our 452 back, and looks like we're good.
Southwest 452, Indy Center up. TBM 8 Charlie Bravo, contact Cleveland Center 134.9.
And of course it...
134.9 or TBM 8 Charlie Bravo.
has crashed on us again. So we will go ahead and restart. For whatever reason, it's not picking up our
370 and 10. Departures with me, squawk 6701.
6701, Jan 427.
427 heavy, reback correct. Push start your discretion. Port Columbus altimeter is 2987, runway 28 right. If you can accept that.
28 right, yes we can. I'll call it tax change 427.
Southwest 452, contact Cleveland Center now on 119.87.
Alright, Cleveland Center, I'm sorry, can you go to the frequency again?
Delta 1902, you are 2 miles from A-type, maintain 3000 until established cleared for the ILS, runway 28 left approach.
Indy Center, FedEx 1848.
FedEx 1548, Indy Center.
Yeah, we were just responding to that call earlier. XPilot keeps crashing on us for whatever reason. We can still hear audio, but it won't pick up our audio.
Hey, roger that. Just want to make sure you got my crossing restriction. Descend via the Smook 2, Indianapolis landing south, altimeter 29903.
Roger, we're descending via the Smook 2. We got the altimeter, FedEx 1848 Heavy.
Center South is 4001.
Not sure why
looking for clearance to Boston.
That keeps crashing on us. I don't know if it's got anything to
That's
do.
4001, clearance on request number.
So,
Delta 2184 radar contact, say altitude.
Our restriction is 21,000 for Camel.
Delta 2884, climb maintain flight level 370, left turn direct Mario enable.
And as of right now, with full flaps, we're not going to hit that, or full,
Mario, sorry about that, and climb into flight level 370, Delta 2884.
We should be able to hit it
Delta
though.
9, or correction, yeah, Delta 1902, Port Columbus wind 25010, runway 28 left, clear to land.
28 left, clear to land, Delta 1902.
Cleveland, Southwest 1414 on the ground at Columbus. Clearance to Boston, please read out the numbers.
Southwest 1414, clearance on request number 4.
And Indy United 675 is back with you.
United 675, Indy, roger.
United 715 Fox, shall we do 15,000?
Hopefully everything stays connected here, as we are reaching our...
And 5-3 Foxtrot in center, roger.
We're going to go ahead and put this to 19,000. So our next waypoint is Racer.
FedEx 50, I have your clearance advisory copy.
19,000.
FedEx 50 heavy.
FedEx 50 cleared to Boston, Rudder Victor's Hotel Lima Golf, and then as filed. Maintain 5,350 and 10. Departure with me, squawk 6766.
6766, FedEx 50 heavy.
FedEx 50 heavy, read back correct. Push start at your discretion. Let me know when you're ready to taxi. Port Columbus, altimeter 2987, runway 28 right.
Alright, we'll push in, start at our discretion, we'll call for taxi, we'll select 28 right, FedEx 50 heavy, thanks.
4001 heavy clearance.
For Southwest 4001.
Southwest 4001, roger.
We're ready.
Southwest 4001, you're cleared to Boston, Rudder Victor's Hotel Lima Golf, then as filed. Maintain 5,370 and 10. Departure with me, squawk 6657.
Cleared as filed up to 5,000, departure with you 6657, Southwest 4001.
Southwest 4001, read back correct. Push start at your discretion. Runway 28 left, Port Columbus, altimeter 2987.
Are you going to just check the...
Delta 1902, welcome to Columbus, runway, or correction, taxi the ramp via Charlie, thanks for flying.
111.5. And the course is 230. So we'll get our ILS set here.
Southwest 1414, heavy clearance.
Southwest 1414, ready to cut.
Southwest 1414, clear to Boston, Rudder Victor's Hotel Lima Golf as filed. Maintain 5,000, flight level 410, 10 minutes after departure. Departure with me, squawk 6704.
Yeah, Southwest 1414 is cleared to Boston, Boston Airport, Rudder Victor's wheeling, that is filed. 5,000 additionally, 410 and 10. 6704, Southwest 1414.
Southwest 1414, read back is correct. Push start at your discretion. Let me know when your taxi. Columbus, altimeter 10987, runway 28 left.
Southwest 1414.
American 1853, contact Cleveland, center now 119.87.
100.87, American 1853.
Indianapolis Center, Connie 220 at Kilo Bravo Mike Golf, request IFR departure to Hanscom as filed.
So we're going to decrease our range once more, and we'll go down on both sides.
And Connie 220, roger, standby, clearance on request.
Say again, Indianapolis.
So we're going to hit Gamma at 21,000, just like we should.
Connie 220, standby, clearance on request.
Roger, standing by.
Plane does a relatively good
Indy
job.
Center, UPS 1014, heavy, request flight level 390.
UPS 1014, call maintain flight level 290.
390, UPS 1014, heavy.
Delta 1902 shutting down and signing off. Have a good day.
Delta 1902, see ya.
Okay, so 19,000 there. Our next one is Cheers, I believe, and we got to be at 11,000 above on that one.
Connie 220, heavy clearance.
Indianapolis, this is Connie 220.
Connie 220, clear to Kilo Bravo Echo Delta via radar vectors Bakes, then as filed. Maintain 5,000, expect flight level 6010 minutes after departure. Departure with me, squawk 6773.
Connie 220 cleared Kilo Bravo Echo Delta, radar vectors to Biggs, 5,000, expect flight level 360 10 minutes after, squawk 6773 for Connie 220.
I think there's a VATSIM event
Connie
going on in Boston
220,
tonight.
your readback is correct. Push start at your discretion. Let me know when you're ready to taxi. The Monroe County altimeter 29904, expect runway 35.
29904, expect 35. We'll let you know when we're ready to taxi Connie 220.
Excuse me. So we'll go ahead and bring our flaps up. Forgot about that. And we will go ahead and set this to 11,000. And we'll let the plane do its thing.
Indianapolis Center, Giant 427 is short of Gulf 5, ready to taxi to it, right?
And Giant 427 runway 28, right, taxi via Golf.
Golf to, I think it's Foxtrot, 2 minutes to Giant 427.
And we'll go ahead and set our altimeter, which is 29903, which is just up one little notch here.
And Transno 216 contacts Cleveland Center now 119.87.
1987, trans Aero 216.
For whatever reason, VATSIM or xPilot has crashed once again, so we are going to reconnect again. This thing is getting kind of annoying.
Bring a 3, Juliet Mike, lead my search to the southwest. Memphis is offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Yeah.
Order unit com, please ready to see. Have a good night, man. 30 Mike.
Hopefully we can stay connected here.
Indy Center, FedEx 50 heavy, holding short of Golf, ready taxi, runway 28 right.
FedEx 50 heavy, 28 right, taxi via Golf.
28 right via Golf, FedEx 50 heavy, thanks.
xPilot's having some issues lately. have to look into possibly some other alternatives.
Did ND Center log out for the night, or was that a misunderstanding? This is Delta 2184.
Delta 2184, ND Center's still here.
Delta 2184, sir, was that misunderstanding?
Nope. JetBlue 1807, turn left heading 350, this is vectors for a delay. DC's not taking your hand off.
Left turn 350, JetBlue 1807.
And JetBlue 1807 just took the handoff, so you can proceed on course. Talk to DC now on 133.72.
Thursday 72, JetBlue 1807, see it.
Yeah, Apple Center 9427 short, 28 right at Columbus, ready to go.
Giant 427 on departure, fly the runway heading Columbus, winds 250 at 10, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
28 right, clear for takeoff, fly runway heading Giant 427.
Indianapolis Southwest 457 through flight level 3004-390.
Southwest 457, East Center, squawk ident.
Ident 457.
We'll go ahead and set 10,000 now.
Southwest 457, radar contact 26 east of Livingston, climb maintain, follow 390.
390, Southwest 457.
American 2180, contact Washington Center 133.72, see it.
We'll actually go ahead and set 6,000, which is our next hard altitude. We're going to be
Indy Center, FedEx 50 Heavy, holding short 28 right.
6,000.
FedEx 50 Heavy, roger, hold short 28 right, short delay for in-trail spacing.
Sounds good, we'll hold short.
So that's set. So you can see we've got our speeds and everything for our speed restrictions. So the plane should do...
Indianapolis, Connie 220, request taxi.
Connie 220, runway, let's say 35, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 23.
Runway 35 via taxiway Alpha, crossing runway 23, Connie 220.
Giant 427 Heavy is 2,000, runway head.
Giant 427, radar contact, climb maintain flight level 370, right turn on course.
Flight level 370, right turn on course, Giant 427 Heavy.
JetBlue 224, good evening, flight level 330.
Sounds like the dude's got some Netflix on or something in the background there. So, yeah.
And which JetBlue was that?
224, so 330. Indy Center, American 280 Delta, flight level 390, 20 miles southwest of Pocket City, good afternoon.
American 280 Delta, Indy Center, squawk 6721.
6721, American 280 Delta.
Go ahead and get all of our lights turned on.
94, I don't have you over from Chicago yet. You can talk to them on 3487.
Welcome to the stream.
JetBlue 224.
JetBlue 224. Sorry about that. And JetBlue 224, where are you, sir?
JetBlue 224, we are 114 miles west of Dave Blue VOR. Crash on Dave Blue intersection.
JetBlue 224, Indy Center, roger, stand by.
Slash 1414, taxi with the numbers at Columbus.
Oh, JetBlue 224 Roger, there you are, found you. You should be with Cleveland on, I believe, 119.87.
So you should be giving us our vectors here shortly.
4001 taxi.
And our descent.
I just talked to Cleveland and he told me to go with you. I don't know why.
Yeah, you're definitely outside of my airspace, so you need to be talking to Cleveland on 1987.
1987 JetBlue 224, thank you.
FedEx 50, fly the runway heading, winds 2507.
And once again, XPilot has crashed. I don't know what is going on.
Alright, 1414 runway 28 left, taxi via Delta.
Delta 28 left, South 1414.
American 280 Delta, heavy radar contact over the Pocket City via
So we're going to go flaps 1 at this point.
South 4001 behind company, ready to taxi.
Southwest 4001 taxi, 28 left via Delta, follow the company traffic.
Delta running 28 left, Southwest 4001.
UPS 1014, you can contact Washington 3372. See ya.
3372, UPS 1014 heavy.
Indy Center, American 2804, flight 0390.
Was that American 2804?
Okay, firm, we're showing 35 miles southwest of Pocket City.
American 2804, Indy Center, squawk 6665.
6665, American 2804.
Indy Center, FedEx 50, heavy, climbing through 2000 for 5000.
So we should be getting
FedEx 50, heavy radar contact, flying maintaining flight level 350.
some more descent instructions here.
Alright, we'll climb maintain flight level 350 and we'll turn right on course, FedEx 50 heavy, thanks.
Southwest 414 and Southwest 4001, just for your information, you can expect a short delay on the ground here for entrail spacing. American 2804 radar contact 30 miles southwest of Pocket City, flight level 390.
Roger, American 2804.
Center, Delta 52, flight level 310, climbing flight level 340, and for your permission to step away for about 20-25 minutes.
Delta 352, radar, Indy Center, welcome aboard. You can step away about, well, make it no longer than 20. I'll have a handoff for you to Atlanta.
52.
Center, Connie 220, holding short, runway 35.
And Connie 220, winds 290 at 6 gusts to 15, runway 35, clear for takeoff, fly the runway heading.
Clear for takeoff, fly runway in Connie 220.
Should be getting our descent here.
530 Foxtrot, just about to join the Stagger 3 arrival into Kentucky. Would you like to know if you want to set flight level 210 at Epcot?
And Cessna 553 Foxtrot, didn't really get what you're saying there. I'll have a crossing restriction for you a little down, but you're going to be a while before you get there.
For that 530 Foxtrot, we're currently at 15,000, just requesting if you wanted us at 21,000 across Epcot.
And Cessna 553 Foxtrot, roger.
Should be getting some instructions here. At least some vectors.
So it's 1414 ready, just call us when that delay is lifted.
And Southwest 1414 Rogers, can just be another second here. I'm trying to get an answer here from Cleveland.
Cleveland Center, American 800 with you, flight level 201 for 230.
Is LaGuardia online, Delta 2184.
Delta 2184, probably, I don't know. But I would assume New York is pretty well staffed.
No problem, Delta 2184.
Quite a ways out on the
Center, American 800, 20,700 for 230.
Center FedEx 1848.
FedEx 1848, go ahead.
Just looking for some vectors here, or some more descent.
FedEx 1848, roger that. Maintain 3000, you can make a left.
Down at 3000, and what was the left turn for FedEx 1848?
250 to join the localizer.
Left turn 250, FedEx 1848.
Giant 427, contact Cleveland Center now, 134.9er.
134.9er, Giant 427.
FedEx 50, contact Cleveland Center now, 134.9er.
Cleveland Center, FedEx 50, heavy thanks.
Southwest 1414, fly the runway, heading Columbus winds 250 at 7, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading clear for takeoff, runway 3 left, Southwest 1414.
Delta 2184, contact Cleveland Center now, 119.87.
Delta 2184, contacting Cleveland Center. Can you go and repeat that frequency one more time for me?
119.87.
Okay, Delta 2184, contacting Cleveland Center, 119.87. Thank you so much for your help. Have a great night.
Cleveland Center, American 800, number 230.
Not sure what is going on there.
American 100, Indy Center. What's your current location?
Sorry, wrong place.
So we're just going to go ahead and
Counting
go
220
bird.
radar contact, you can say altitude when you get a chance.
1006, runway heading Southwest 1414.
And that was for Connie 220.
Acknowledge radar contact. Confirm I can climb now.
What's your altitude, Connie 220?
5,200.
Connie 220, climb maintain flight 360, and you can make a left or right turn, your discretion on course.
My discretion navigation and climb flight level 360, Connie 220, thank you.
And Southwest 1414, I do have your radar contact. What's your altitude?
4,600, Southwest 1414.
Southwest 1414, climb maintain flight level 410, right turn on course.
Right turn on course and up to 410, Southwest 1414.
United 675, contact Washington Center now, 133.72.
3372, can I, United 675?
So there's our localizer.
Southwest 4001, roger that. I have a short delay here for intrail spacing.
Okay.
not sure what the localizer is doing here. Trying to get us better lined up, I guess.
Southwest 4001, winds 250 at 7, fly the runway heading runway 28 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 28 left, runway heading Southwest 4001.
Going in for our final approach here in Indianapolis on 23 left. So we're going to come in 23 left, trying to exit on Delta 7 or Delta 6. We're going to go auto brake 3.
Indy, American 1, coming from Cleveland, passing through flight level 245.
American 1, Indy Center, welcome aboard.
We're going to go flaps 5.
Dodge 4001, leaving 3 for 5,000.
Southwest 4001, radar contact, climb maintain flight 370, and you can make a right turn on course.
Up to 370, right turn on course, Southwest 4001, and request 41 for the final today.
Southwest 4001, roger that, climb maintain flight 410.
410, Southwest 4001.
I don't know why XPilot keeps crashing on us. What is going on? I'm going to run it as administrator and see if maybe that keeps it.
And FedEx 1848, you're 5 miles from Larry, maintain 3000 total established, cleared for the ILS for the 23 left approach.
Maintain 3000 until established, clear for the ILS, 23 left, FedEx 1848 heavy.
Yeah, FedEx 1848, the Indianapolis wind 30012, runway 23 left, cleared to land.
Clear to land 23 left, and we got those numbers, FedEx 1848 heavy.
Center, American 800 is back with you, 256 for 320.
American 800, Indy Center, welcome.
Alright, so we're doing about 175 right now. Once we hit this next waypoint, we'll go flaps 15.
American 1, roger that, just let me know when you're back.
Welcome.
Hopefully we can butter this landing in here.
Babysitter. FedEx 610 heavy with you now, climbing 115 for 13,000.
FedEx 610 heavy, Indy Center, welcome, climb maintain flight 350.
350, FedEx 610.
Okay, now we're going to go flaps 15. And we are going to get ready to go gear down here once we hit that 5 mile.
14, contact Cleveland Center 9119.87.
Ring.
11987, Southwest approaching.
Going through the clouds here.
American 280 Delta, contact Chicago Center 134.87.
gear is down.
Sorry, say again, what's up for American 280 Delta?
American 280 Delta, contact Chicago Center, 134.87.
3487, American 280 Delta, we'll see you.
Just got a private message from someone on we're going to go ahead and set our landing speed 137.
1,000.
And we'll go ahead and disengage autopilot at this point. We'll hand fly this.
And Cessna 53 Foxtrot, descend at pilot discretion, Gus Sargo at 900,000, the Cincinnati altimeter 29990.
Light slope.
A little bit low.
Light slope. Light slope. Light slope. Light slope. Light slope.
Ticket 453 Foxtrot.
Minimum. Light slope.
And November 900 Hotel Tango, turn left heading 340, some sectors for delay. Washington's not taking handoffs at the moment.
Light slope.
Left 340 for
way off center line here.
And Southwest 457, fly heading 330, some sectors for delay. Washington's not taking a handoff yet.
Heading of 330, Southwest 457.
Oh, that's a rough one. That is a very rough one. Hard landing. Whew. Hey, but where you are on the ground and any landing is a safe landing. Might have to check the landing gear on that one though.
Southwest 4001, contact Cleveland Center now, 119.87.
1987, Southwest 4001, also.
Get the flaps cleaned up here, turn off our lights.
Delta Tornado 3 at flight level 350.
Delta 2803, Indy Center. Squawk 6662, please.
6662 was it for Delta Tornado 3?
We'll get our APU started up here. That was a rough landing. Maybe should have let the ILS continue that. Had a lot going on there looking at XPilot.
Delta 2803, radar contact 22 miles southwest of Pocket City, flight 350.
Indy Center, Delta 1187, 28 miles southwest of the swap intersection, flight level 360.
Yeah, we are kind of all over the place here.
Delta 1187, Indy Center, squawk ident, please.
Squawk ident, Delta 1187.
We're going to go up here a little ways, probably to the next entrance there, and we'll park it in there. That was a pretty much a terrible landing, but we've made it on the ground.
Delta 1187, radar contact 24 miles southwest of Livingston, welcome aboard.
So go ahead and make this right turn here into the FedEx parking area, and we'll park in between this MD-80, it looks like, and another 767. We'll check out the replay. Very rough one. I'm sure.
Indianapolis Center, EPS 2998 heavy with you climbing through 6,800 for 10,000.
EPS 2998 in the center, good evening, climb maintain flight 360.
Climb and maintain flight level 360, EPS 2998.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and set the parking brake, and we are parked a little ways forward there.
American 2804, contact Chicago Center 13.
Let's check out our very rough replay here, shall we? Where's my mouse? That might have crashed the sim, so doesn't look like we are looking at the replay. I believe we just crashed the sim going into replay mode. I can't find my mouse cursor at all. Well, I guess we're not going to check out the replay on that one. That was a pretty rough one. Let's see. Where is the mouse at? There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we'll go back a little bit on that one. I'm kind of nervous to even show this, but I guess there was a pretty good win there because I was not prepared for that. You can tell how much we're tracking. We'll go back a little bit more at that. We started out pretty good, and then you can tell it just starts pushing us. I was trying to straighten up, it looks like, so I should have kept the nose going in this direction a little bit more to keep us straight on track. Probably should have gone around on that bounce, but didn't want to mess with it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed that video, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. We'll check out the very rough looking wing view here. Be sure to, like I said, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Smash the like button. Until next time, this is Josh, the Limitless Pilot.